Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. Beyond Oak Island, the Lagina brothers uncover new secrets in a spinoff. Curiosity led brothers Rick and Marty Lagina to a treasure hunt in Nova Scotia, Canada. Their long-running treasure hunting has been documented on the show The Curse of Oak Island. Now the brothers unearthed more than a treasure hunt, a spin-off. What is The Curse of Oak Island? The Curse of Oak Island is a reality show spread over multi-seasons. The series' debut chronicles the efforts of an amazing team. The treasure hunters search for a legendary treasure on the 140-acre, infamous Oak Island. The island has been the subject of a very mysterious treasure hunt going on since 1795. A little history on the brothers and their obsession. The Lagina brothers visited the island to search for the treasure and investigate. They too began a tour company that leads guests through Oak Island's mysteries and items found. They also give tours of the entire island, including the famous Money Pit and Borehole 10X. What? Another cool treasure hunt? Bring it on. The Curse of Oak Island has inspired the spin-off Beyond Oak Island. This treasure hunt gives them and their team a chance to meet with other treasure hunters while consulting on ongoing hunts around the country. The brothers show fans what's in store as they pull overtime duty. The Lagina brothers show us what's in store for fans. The debut of the new program shows the brothers sending researcher Maddie Blake to East Texas to search for pirate Jim Lafitte's sunken silver. In another episode, Gary Drayton heads to Robber's Roost in Utah to help Butch Cassidy's great-grandnephew look for his famous gold. While all this is going on, fans later see Rick go to Florida for an update on the quest to find the French ship La Trinité. We wanted to share what we had learned over the years, but it was also a bit selfish, Rick says. We were hoping to learn different technologies and ideas ourselves. Techniques that viewers are hoping bring the siblings closer to the treasure on Oak Island, according to Lagina brothers add a bonus to the new spin-off. Historians and reenactments help tell the tales of the notorious figures who left these riches behind. I realized a lot of our preconceived notions were wrong. Some of these villains might have been heroes, and some of these heroes might have been villains, says Marty. I mean, my knowledge of Zorro was what I saw from that campy old TV show, and it turns out it wasn't quite accurate. The Curse of Oak Island and Beyond Oak Island air on the History Channel. As the sun sank low over the windswept shores of Nova Scotia, casting long shadows across the centuries-old Oak Island, Rick and Marty Lagina stood gazing into the horizon. The Curse of Oak Island had been their life's obsession, a relentless pursuit of buried treasure, elusive mysteries, and tantalizing clues. For years, the brothers had uncovered more than they ever dreamed possible, tantalizing relics, ancient tunnels, and a treasure trove of theories that spanned cultures, epochs, and legends. Yet despite all they had accomplished on Oak Island, the brothers felt there was more, so much more, waiting for them just beyond the familiar shores. The world, after all, was filled with lost treasures and unsolved mysteries, buried beneath layers of time and dust. The tantalizing idea to expand their quest had always lingered in the back of their minds. Now, with the Curse of Oak Island drawing to a natural pause, it was time for the Laginas to turn their attention to the wide-open world beyond the bounds of that mysterious island. Thus, Beyond Oak Island was born, a spin-off that would take Rick, Marty, and their team of intrepid treasure hunters on a global adventure, unearthing forgotten legends and exploring new frontiers in their never-ending quest for answers. The treasure hunt expands. In Beyond Oak Island, Rick and Marty Lagina dive headfirst into a wider array of historical mysteries, venturing to places steeped in lore but often overlooked by mainstream archaeology. From the hidden gold of the American Wild West to the sunken Spanish galleons off the coast of the Caribbean, the Laginas are determined to uncover secrets long thought lost to time. The show opens with a dramatic aerial shot of the brothers sailing into uncharted waters, their vessel cutting through a misty, unfamiliar coastline. We've been focused on Oak Island for a long time, Rick muses in his calm, measured voice. But the truth is, this world is full of islands, full of treasure. Oak Island is just one piece of a much larger puzzle. Their first stop takes them far from the chilly waters of Nova Scotia to the rugged wilderness of Arizona. Here, buried deep within the arid desert, lies the legend of the Lost Dutchman's Mine, an alleged fortune in gold hidden somewhere in the Superstition Mountains. The brothers team up with local historians, cryptologists, and metal-detecting experts to decipher the cryptic clues left behind by early prospectors, including an ancient map carved into stone. Marty, with his trademark mix of skepticism and boundless curiosity, is quick to ask, "Why hasn't anyone found this treasure yet? Is it really there, or just another wild goose chase?" Rick, more prone to belief in the power of legend, responds with a knowing smile, "Only one way to find out." As they embark on a perilous trek through the blazing heat, they encounter unexpected challenges, crumbling rock formations, wild animals, and the eerie presence of those who believe the mountain itself is cursed. But the Laginas aren't deterred. With metal detectors in hand, they begin their search, uncovering long-forgotten relics that hint at the tantalizing possibility of the treasure's existence. The deeper they dig, both into the earth and into the past, the more they realize that these legends, while fantastic, are often rooted in grains of truth. International waters, international mysteries. Beyond Oak Island doesn't just stick to land-based treasures. In one unforgettable episode, Rick and Marty travel to the Caribbean, where the infamous pirate Captain Henry Morgan is rumored to have stashed a vast fortune. Equipped with the latest underwater exploration technology, the brothers dive into the crystal-clear waters off Panama's coast, their sonar pinging with the echoes of hidden shipwrecks and submerged caverns. The Laginas have never been ones to shy away from water. After all, the ocean surrounding Oak Island is what led them to the money pit in the first place. But the Caribbean presents a different kind of challenge. Here, the treasure is not buried in the ground, but submerged in the deep, murky depths of history. Underwater drones scan the seabed, and the excitement is palpable when the image of a sunken ship appears on the screen. Could this be one of Captain Morgan's lost galleons, laden with gold and priceless artifacts? The brothers dive deeper into the mystery, piecing together the story of the shipwreck and analyzing recovered items like cannonballs, old rum bottles, and fragments of wooden chests. But as always, it's not just about the treasure itself. For Rick, the thrill comes from uncovering the past, solving the riddles left behind by those who lived long ago. It's not just about finding gold or silver, he reflects. It's about understanding the people who buried it, their hopes, their fears, and why they went to such great lengths to hide their fortune. New discoveries, same brotherhood. While Beyond Oak Island takes the brothers far from their familiar territory, it never strays from the heart of what makes the Lagina-led series so compelling. Their undeniable bond. Whether they're poring over maps late into the night, laughing over a campfire in some remote corner of the world, or debating the validity of a new lead, the dynamic between Rick and Marty remains central to the show's charm.